Hello there, Taurus. My name's Frankie, and I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. And this reading is going to be for Taurus for May of 2017. What I've done for us is I pulled 4 cards for the month. We're going to use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month. Now, I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I believe they're going to blend in and out throughout the month. And I will pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together. I'm not an astrologer, but I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's going to be in our first house, and that's our house of personality and like new projects, the general state of our affairs, personal the way we use our personal appeal to influence others, and the impressions we create for others. That's the way I want to say it, because it's our house of appearance, how we want others in the world to perceive us. And I think it's a very important house. So if I were you, I would look at my moon sign and my rising sign also, because the first house is very important. If you have an ascendant in a different sign, you might want to go look at those. I always do too, because that's the way the prayer sequence is set up for these readings. Now, because I'm not an astrologer, I always go look at Veroush, Veroosh. She does the astrology, and she puts it in a manner I can understand, because for me, astrology goes in this side and out that side. And she does a really beautiful tarot card readings too, so I always go over there when I want to check something out. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I will speak as if I'm you. So all of us out there are now Tauruses for the time of this reading. And Spirit's given us a few words before the reading starts, and they're interesting. They're commitment, support, forgiveness, contentment, and delight. And I thought, wow, those are interesting. But then I just laid the cards here, and it is interesting, Taurus. So before I even start the reading, I want to say, what are you praying for? What am I praying for, Taurus? What is it I want? Because our overall for the month is the 9 of Cups, and that's the wish card. That is the card of whatever you're praying for, whatever it is that you've been working on, your commitment has that support, the word that Spirit's given us. So and the forgiveness word is strong, and it's very powerful, because there's a card in here that directly correlates with it, Taurus. So look at this look on his face. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it up there. Look, this guy is happy. Now, don't he look content, Taurus? He looks very content. When you get this card, be careful what you wish for, because your wish is coming true. So is there something going on that you want to forgive? Is there something that you're committed to? Is there something that I want to fully support? Like that. What am I wishing for? So keep that focus, Taurus, on what I want, not what I don't want in my life, because it's coming. And God hears all prayers, no matter how we form them. If we are creating or consciously creating our own reality in unison with the source, or whatever you want to call it, those prayers are answered. So if my focus is on the crappy stuff in my life, right? Even if I have to deal with it, move through it. Forgive it, move through it, Taurus. Because they're saying, my wish is coming true. So I want to focus on the positive, on the good thing that I'm wishing for, just on the way I would choose my life should I get choice, which we always have choice. And Spirit said to say it like that. on the way I would choose my life if I were given the choice. There's our wish card. So, with that in mind, that guy looks like he's plowed here. Anyhow, Taurus, with that in mind, our first card is the Five of Cups. And that's a card to me that's crying over spilt milk. So this is what he's doing. He had 5 cups here, and you spilt milk. And this card, looks like wine or blood pouring out of there to me. So this person is really crying over what they think they lost, or crying over the past. They're saying, forgive the past, move on. This is my time to move on and move forward. There are 2 full cups. We have the wish card. What do you want to fill those cups with, Taurus? What do you want to fill the cups with? This card is, if you think about it for a minute, and it looks very sad, it's an excellent card. Excellent. Because this is a future to look forward to that is really wonderful. So, and that word, contentment. Commit to the future of my dreams. Commit to the future of my dreams, because really seriously, and this is your word, delight, Taurus. Here is the Star. And that Star card is the most amazing card to me in the deck. These 2 cards that I've just pulled up in front of you. This Star card is, if you'll notice, she's pouring 2 pitchers. She's pouring them out, and nothing's running out. This is manifestation from the spiritual realm into the physical world. It's just, and she's in between. The Star is in between. So what I am doing right now in my life is I am blending together the best of what I can image in my heart into the physical plane, and I'm being given that gift. I am being given that gift. So this is a person with intent on all that they want spiritually, or their prayers, what they're thinking, and it flows right through her, right out of this little pond here that the water is going up into, right through her body and right out into the material world. So we have finally, consciously connected to the source for a future alternative that was even better than the past. We may have really good things in our past, or we may need that word forgiveness in our past. To forgive it, let go of it, and bring contentment into the now with what we are manifesting now. This is full-on manifestation. So make a commitment to support myself through this journey for my good, or my wish come true. That's the way Spirit's saying it to me. So with all this going on, right, don't lose your temper, Taurus, because we have infamous tempers. It's just part of us. We're very oriented, feet on the ground, practical people. Practical person would not keep pain, aggravation, grief from the past when they're in a position to manifest something amazing. So because we're in that amazing spot, right? Let's put all of our, maybe we want to stay mad and we don't want to forgive, but we're not going to invite fights, showdowns with others. That's a thing to avoid. We are going to forgive it. We are not going to keep anything selfish in we'll put all of our selfish thoughts or motivations aside, because we're coming into that wish. And we're going to clear the decks of anything that will stop that wish. Clear the decks. If it's in the past, that's the words they're saying. Clear the decks, Taurus. Clear the decks. You make a plan, follow through on it. This is our wish fulfilled. Show that we are self-starters, like the initiative to get forward. Now this is a general reading. All of us are individual Tauruses, but it looks, and so we'll know what, as individuals, we'll know where to place this in our lives, because it's about time that our lives moved forward. A lot of us got like stagnated or stopped, is what they're saying. They're going like this in previous times or over the last few years, right? Everything's like, let me bang my head against the wall. When I think it's working, it's just not working. You know, a lot of stuff has come up against us. Not now. Make a commitment to support myself. Forgive it. Forgive it. Because it's time to move on, and we can put whatever we want in those cups. They're ours. All we have to do is turn around. And what do we get? Taurus, we get a party. Well, to me, that's amazing. The Three of Cups is the happy celebration party card, delight. Our word, delight. Do we get to go to a celebration? Is it our wedding? Do we get a new job or a better job? Is it our promotion? There's other people here with us, right? There's other people that are celebrating. Do we get to go out and have fun with our girlfriends or our guy friends? Because these are general readings. Doesn't necessarily have to be girls. It could be the boys' night out on the town too. We are getting what we want. They're saying again, tell them to make the commitment to support their self. That's what they're saying, because this is really coming at us quick. We have a major arcana here, and it's the Chariot card. And when we get that Chariot card, we're in the flow, just like the Star card. Star card, we have stepped into the flow of grace from Spirit. If you believe in God, or from the source. If you believe in God, we have stepped into the flow of grace of the One. All right? And we are getting our answered prayers. Now we have the Chariot, which is once again, we are stepping in the flow. This guy can handle anything. In my old tarot deck that I read with before, I got these pretty colorful new ones. He had no reins in his hands. Everything he did was to control these horses, and one's black and one's white. That would be, to me, separate, energies where everything splits off, and how do I get them into the middle, because I'm manifesting. This card, getting this card says, point blank, that we can adjust. What's happening is we're stepping into that flow. Things will change rapidly, right? And if we're alert, and with this card we will be alert, we can make minor adjustments on a moment's notice. Minor adjustments on a moment's notice. We can turn right, we can turn left. If it's a new career, we got offered 2 positions at the same time. Which one is the one that will support me? Which one was the one that will fulfill my dream? If it's a marriage, which one? What do I do? Is it going to support me? Maybe I have 2 partners, hanging out, waiting for me. Hey, there you go. Maybe I got 3. Maybe I got a secret partner in there. Is that secret partner going to be better for me? If it's a relationship issue, will that be better? Make the adjustment. Forgive the past. Look at what I want to put into those 2 cups that are still left standing, Taurus. This is adjustment that is in my full control if I step into the flow, right? And I'm in it. So we have 2 cards, a star card and this card, that shows us that we can adjust in order to manifest this dream. Taurus, this is like a wonderful situation for us to be in. If it, we're having this celebration, if it's a new relationship or one I'm going to take to the next step, jump on it, Taurus. It's worth it. Don't sit on the sidelines doing this 5 of Cups. Now's the time to change it, forgive it if you have to. Some of us don't have to forgive something, but a lot of us are going to have to. Maybe, it's something to do with a loss that we have suffered, or we are suffering, or aggravation, or grief, or disruption. Maybe we're going through something with an ex-partner that's driving us loony. I don't know, maybe with that 3 of Cups we want to go out and have a few in order to forget the ex. But they're saying it's so right now. It's so right. So if our wish was we just want to get out of a situation, we're getting out of it, but we're getting out of it with flying colors, is what they're saying. So no selfishness, no losing my temper, just excitement and total focus on what I want. Because God answers prayers. And even what I don't want, I will get more of if I'm in that state, or in that mind state, right, of the 5 of Cups. And we don't want to be in the 5 of Cups. Not at all. Let's see what these angels have to say. Wow, Taurus, you can't make this up. Here you go, Taurus. Our card is the Law of Attraction. Now that's the second card. I've been doing these YouTube readings for I don't know, maybe a year and maybe 4 months now. I've never pulled this card out of all of them, so we're all going to find out at the same time. And this beautiful, I don't know if I can get the glare out for you, but she's holding a little deer in her hand, and there's all these wolves down standing around her feet. No one's touching that little baby deer there. That is just beautiful. Wow, it says, each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. That's our Chariot. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energy to the higher frequency. And that's what we want. We want our wish. We want the thing that's best for us. Yikes. I even opened it up to the right place in the book. That's really rare. It says the angels gave you this card as a reminder that the law of attraction can help you to improve the situation you're inquiring about. Complaints and worries only attract more of the same. So elevate your thoughts with the help of the angels to attract what you desire, our wish. That's what they've been telling me to tell us all this time. Several times a day, imagine that the situation was presently healed, forgiveness, and perfectly manifested. Sorry. Can't stop laughing. Feel gratitude that it is already so in spirit, which is the first part of attracting the material aspects of any situation. The additional meanings are think about your desires and avoid worrying or complaining. Rise up to the level of the type of person you wish to attract. If this is romantic, do that. As your spiritual energy increases, you'll find yourself less attracted to lower energies in relationships and situations. This is normal, and the angels can help you to deal with those endings and beginnings. As your spiritual energy increases, you will find yourself less attracted to lower energies in relationships and in situations. This is normal, and the angels can help you deal with these endings and beginnings. They told me to read that to you again. It's really important. That sounds kind of exciting, Taurus. So this is our reading for May, and I want to tell you all thank you for all of your likes and shares and subscribes and your comments. I really love your comments. I read each and every one, and I really do appreciate them. And if there's anybody, I can't write back all the time, that's what I wanted to say, but I read them all and I do appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, all the information is down below the screen. Or if you'd like to set an appointment with me, all of the information is there at the website for you to be able to do that. And to all of you that I've met through doing these YouTube readings, for this past little over a year now, for all of you I've met, it's been, I want to tell you all, and for everybody I've met through doing readings for 28 years now, all of you, I want to tell you thank you. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve y'all, and hopefully I will see you here next month. All right, Taurus, bye-bye.